Hi everybody, this is going to be a review and install of Honda's OEM body side molding for the 9th generation Accord. I'm going to be working on a 2015 four-door sedan. The directions here will be applicable to the coupes, but the part numbers will be different. When you receive your kit from Honda, you should have 4 pieces of body side molding. They will be marked with R or L. You should have also received a template that will go on the side of the car to aid in the alignment of the body side molding. As with most Honda OEM accessories, I'm pleased with the quality. This is going to be the moldings for my colored car, which is the modern steel metallic. Similar to the door sill guards. It's got probably the 3M double face tape on this side. It's got protective coating on there, and it looks like the finish is of excellent quality and will match the car well. I do recommend that you make sure to leave these in their protective bags, because each of them are marked with right and left, and you don't want to get them mixed up when you're about to put them on the car. Alright, there's 2 things that you want to be aware of before you even start this job. Number 1 is that the air temperature needs to be at least 60 degrees or higher. This is to allow the adhesive tape on the back of the molding to adhere to the car well. Number 2 is that you need to make sure to not get the car wet for at least 24 hours. This will also allow the tape to create a bond that's going to last for years down the road. Now, you're going to take your cardboard. There's 2 cardboard templates in here. The side with the writing on it, right here, is for the driver's side. And then what you do is you just flip it over and use the other side for the passenger side. There's 2 ways to attach this to the car. You can either use some masking tape. Each of these templates has several holes in them. You lay the masking tape over there, and as you press the template up against the side of the car body, it will stick the template there. You can do that, or you can use some magnets. Now, I don't have big enough magnets right here. These are fairly heavy cardboard templates, so make sure that you've got a tape that's fairly sticky. The tape that I like to use is the 3M brand. Some of the other painter's tape is not quite as sticky, so you may have trouble holding this up. You certainly don't want this to move. But it has directions right here. I'm not going to read them. You can read these for yourself. But I'm going to show you here exactly how to put these on. This part right here, it says, is for the rear, and this part obviously right here is for the front door. Alright, so after what I just told you about using masking tape, this is what I'm going to end up using. These are called Handy Hook. You can get these at Home Depot. They're magnets. The reason I'm going to do this is because it's barely warm enough to do this job in here, and the painter's masking tape is just not going to hold the templates like I want them. So 4 of these is what you would need to do this job with if you want to get them. If you want to try to use masking tape, if it's a little warmer where you're at when you're doing this, that's fine, but I'm going to use the magnets. Now, the reason that I like the magnets is because you can still kind of move the cardboard around a little bit. This line right here, there's a character line that needs to be at the bottom edge of this template. And you've also got some tabs here that locate the templates on the edge of the door. So what you need to do is you need to put this on, and then you need to put the other side or the back door went on to make sure that the line is perfectly perfectly lined up. All right. Now this is slightly subjective. As I said before, the character line here needs to be right at the edge of the cardboard. So this is the exact way the Honda dealers do it. So I'm satisfied that that's pretty darn straight. So my kit did not have the alcohol pads in there, so I'm just using regular isopropyl alcohol. You can use isopropyl or nature, and just clean right above where the adhesive will stick. Alright, I've done my test fit. The alcohol is dried. I went ahead and took off the backing of the tape there and also right there. And I've also pulled the backing just a little bit like that and crimped it over so that it looks like that on the outside. Now this is where you don't want to make any mistakes. You must be absolutely positively sure that your alignment is correct before you attempt to do this, because removing this after it's already stuck is going to be extremely difficult. Pull the top piece out completely, and then pull the bottom piece out and just press along as you're pulling it out. And that's all there is to the back piece. All you got to do is prepare the front piece the same way, and we're going to line that up. Alright, as I was test fitting this, this piece of cardboard kept sliding down, so I have attempted to put a little tape there. It still, as you can see, it doesn't stick very well, so I'm going to go ahead and see if this will work. It sure would be easier if the car was up on a lift. once you're sure it's pretty much lined up, I've got one side here. I'm going to start pulling the top loose. And there we go. All right, driver's side is done. All right, I've done the same thing. Got my strips prepared. I've got the magnets holding the template up, and I've already cleaned with alcohol, so I'm going to go ahead and do this exactly like I did the other side. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say this job is probably a 2. Anybody can do this. You just have to be really careful getting everything lined up. I will say this, a lot of people have said that these don't look very good on the Accord because it messes up the car's lines. This is the first car I've ever had that did not have this from the factory. So I will say this, if you'll see, this sheet metal is very, very, very easy to ding. And even though this is not on the actually, I guess, the part of the door that sticks out the most is up here. But if somebody's car door opens, it's probably going to prevent some dings. And after you get a couple of dings on the side of a car, it starts making it look bad. If you have to pay the dent wizard or whatever to repair it, would have been a lot cheaper to do this. So I'm doing this not for aesthetics but for protection. So I would say that I'm very pleased with the way they look. They match the paint perfectly. They're really, most people probably would never notice them. So anyway, I hope this video will give you guys a little bit of information to find out if you want to tackle this job. This cost about $380 total if you have it done at the dealership. These are about $110, so they charge a little more than $200 plus tax to do what I just did. And in actuality, this took me about 20 minutes total, without doing the camera setup and all that. So I would definitely say pay yourself, do it yourself. Go get some magnets from Home Depot, get you an OEM kit. I'm going to put the part number for the sedan in the description box below. And you guys, if you have a coupe, you can look that up. There are lots of online parts dealers. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see any other type of Honda Accord 9th generation repair videos, modification videos, just leave me a message. Thanks.